Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I am playing Unicorn Sacrifice, once again a deck that I made in the past. This is a Soraka Taric deck. We're trying it out again because Taric was buffed. He is now a 3 attack unit rather than 2. Makes him just a little bit better. He can block into fearsome units and things like that. It also makes him a little bit easier to protect from some spells like Culling Strike and things like that. Especially in a deck where we have gems and things that can give him extra power and prevent him from dying. So let's go ahead and go through this deck and explain what we're trying to do. This is a take on a healing deck archetype where we are running just a splash of Shadow Isles, and the splash of Shadow Isles that we are running is a full set of Atrocity. Atrocity, in case you don't know, will kill your ally and deal damage equal to its power to anything. So most of the time when you see Atrocity being used, it is very often used on direct damage to the Nexus at the end of the game to finish off the game. The reason why this works so well in this deck is for a few reasons. The first one is that Taric, once he levels up, he is granting himself and his supported ally immunity. They cannot die. Nothing can kill them, even your own spells. And so if you use Atrocity on either Taric or a supported ally, that turn is going to deal 0 damage to them, and their attack damage will still be dealt to the enemy Nexus. So it's a super cool interaction once Taric is leveled up. Now, the other part of this deck then is getting a unit to an attack stat that is obscenely high that you can use to one-shot the enemy Nexus at the end of the game. And the way that we're doing that is through the Star Shepherd. Star Shepherd is gaining 2 attack damage each time you heal a damaged ally. It's super easy to do in this deck. So we're running basically all of the healing options. We're running Soraka to heal. We're running 2 Star Spring. We're not running 3. 3 Star Spring can fill up the hand to make it very useless and feel super bad, especially if you have something like 2 Atrocities in hand. It fills up your hand with useless cards, so we want to limit how many useless cards we get into our hand. We've got Mentor of the Stones for healing, Astral Protection, Broadback Protector. All of these cards in some way are going to be healing or being damaged so that they can be healed to buff up the Star Shepherd. Now, all the other cards in our deck are basically meant to power up our unit. So the gems, the Zenith Blade, we have Bastion, which is protecting, also buffing up our unit, and then Blessing of Targon. We're trying to get our units as powerful as possible, deal as much chip damage as we can early in the game, and then finish off the game with Atrocity late with things like Star Shepherd, with Soraka, potentially Taric, basically any unit that we've decided to buff. Super fun deck, definitely a different way to play the deck or play this sort of archetype. A lot of opponents don't expect this, and we can stall out pretty good with these cards and spells that we have. So super fun, try it out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we are going against Swain TF, Bilgewater, and Noxus. We'll see what we can do here with our Taric and Soraka. I don't mind this opening hand, actually. Zenith Blade might be a little bit early for that. I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to keep everything else, though. Let's see what we can do here. 2 Mountain Goats. Alright, so we are going to put down this card. If he has something like a Dreadweight deckhand, that could be kind of bad for him. So we'll attack here, force him to use a spell. Looks like he's got it. Death's Hand's pretty standard. I think it's fine though. We could run into problems with Culling Strike. I think we can play Soraka. Really? Do it. I've got Bastion.
Go no further.
Yeah, we're just gonna attack because I'm pretty sure he's got a spell. There's no way he wouldn't use this unless he had a spell. So, there we go. Alright. I think he knows I've got Bastion. Alright, let's go with Mountain Goat. We can use blessing or not blessing of Targon. What was it? Forget now. Guiding touch. Let's see. What do we want here? One of 4. So if he's got something like Coaling Strike, we're going to be able to stop this. In fact, we might just use this now, to be honest. This gets me out of range of Coaling Strike. I think that's worth using right now, and I've still got Bastion. Noxian Guillotine could be a problem. Why though? Oh, I know why. Okay. Does he have 2 though? So what does this get me if I use Astral Protection on her? So I'm gonna pass. He's obviously got a or he doesn't. Okay, that's interesting. I was gonna say he obviously has a Ravenous Flock, but then he didn't use it. So it's kind of weird. Let's go ahead with Broadbacked Protector.
Good to see you too, Vin.
This is making his attacks pretty awkward here. It's 5 of 12 for Swain. There it is. He's close to leveling up her. He could have Noxian Guillotine now. That would suck. I think we pass. I want to scare him just a little bit. Make him think I got something like Pale Cascade.
Not all of us are immortal.
2 of 8. This is fine. We're gonna pass again. Okay. Perfect. There's our Pale Cascade. Alright, let's go ahead and just... I'm actually going to use this for another Fearsome blocker.
Stars fall. Live with purpose. Take heart.
There's Taric.
Why are you here?
You're bluffing.
What is he? Interesting. I think what we want to do, so I'm going to go like this. I want to do as much damage as possible. I've got 2 Atrocities now, especially now that I've got 2 Atrocities. So we're taking him down to 9 health. Three of 8. 5 of 8. Okay. We honestly could just kill him. Seven of 8. So is it worth killing him? I honestly think it is. can interrupt us pretty easily, though. Darn it, I think we gotta go for the Terror. We've got 2 Bastions here, so I think we're gonna have to use Bastion to our favor, especially since he's leveling up Twisted Fate. I'm a little bit too worried about using... Like, I don't want to use my Atrocity on my Broadback Protector. And I've got 12 mana this round, so I actually am able to win the game. Seriously?
Live with purpose. Take heart.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. He levels up anyway, right? Is anyone stunned? Just going to try to preserve all my units. So he's not going to stun anybody yet. Just because of how he ordered that. I'm going to pass. I have the advantage here. Alright. That seriously hit. Like, okay, I got pretty lucky there, to be honest. Soraka basically took all the damage. Okay. And I think at this point we just use Soraka's Wish. Yep. Perfect. I honestly wish I had a little bit.
To protect all.
You leave me no choice.
Stand resolute. Show courage. Unyielding. Never submit.
Alright, we're going to order it this way so that we give Soraka a Bastion, a spell shield.
Take heart. Live with purpose.
And attack with everything. And I think we're doing enough damage here that we can finish off the game with an Atrocity.
You dare oppose Noxus? You're bluffing.
What do you have from Bilgewater?
Admire me later.
He's going to have to do a lot here. Our units die. Do his units die? Not quite.
Stand resolute.
We're at the play for next round.
Take heart.
Okay, so he tosses, so it's kind of unfortunate for him. Let's go ahead with the Star Shepherd.
Stars will fill you with their light. But if my eyes are closed, won't I miss it? We look after our own.
We're going to use this right now so that we get our attack on this Star Shepherd so that she can block into these units. Alright, we still have 2 Atrocities in hand. Okay, the Leviathan. We can be somewhat non-committal here. I'm so worried about something like a Noxian Guillotine. So I think he would use it if he had it. Come on. Alright, we're fine with ending the round here. We're just going to open attack. And we got 3 Atrocities. So we want to go like this, like this, like this.
Live with purpose.
We can't take damage or die. So unless he has a hush, then we're going to win here. So there's our Atrocity, and we win the game. So that's basically what the whole combo is leading up to. I didn't pull the cards that I wanted to at the beginning, so like Star Spring, I didn't get any of my Star Shepherds there, whatever they're called, so we ended up having to kind of play the long game. Ended up having enough spells to protect our units, but this deck is pretty fun. I definitely suggest you try it out, and you do have to think a little bit. I ended up going a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I played it safe just to get the win. We basically had it under control. Yeah, like I said, the drawing at the beginning was a little awkward though. 2 Bastions was a little bit awkward. Anyway, fun to win though.